Hello everybody. So, sorry for starting a little bit later. I was playing around with my chat integration. You can't see it right now, but there is another chat on the left, like right around here. It's actually... I went for the multi-chat window and put that in, and well, we're gonna see how this works, because this would be the multi-chat as you're getting it in OBS from Stream Elements, whereas these two, due to the way that, and this is very weird, so a little bit of a technicality here. What Stream Elements does is they allow you to connect to multiple streaming platforms, but they've separated that at the top level. So you can do all the overlays that you wish, but they will be separated into whatever number of streaming platforms you have. So if you want to integrate that into a single like instance, you can't do that. So you can't... While in OBS I can get all my activity feed in one, and I can get all my chat in one, I can't actually do that in just a second. I can't actually do that in the Stream Elements itself, which is really a little bit odd, to be entirely honest, especially since the goal is to... Are you bloody kidding me? The goal of Stream Elements is to kind of allow you to stream seamlessly to multiple platforms, which of course that kind of prohibits the entire thing. It's a really odd way to go about this, not gonna lie. Now, you think that's like that is, in my opinion, that is explainable. Like you can understand that if you go, well, I mean, they have this data structure where everything's separate, so you assume that that goes for everything. But in OBS, I can get the fully combined multi-chat, and I can get the fully combined activity feed. Unlike in the overlay on Stream Elements. I have to have separate alerts for YouTube and Twitch, which is to an extent understandable because they have different events. But for the integration, it's the same element. Like the Stream Elements element reacts to both things, just in different ways. And having those queue up via Stream Elements so they don't overlap would be really useful. I don't understand why that is not possible. Especially, very much especially, since I actually can combine these, or can get the combined list in OBS from Stream Elements. So, no idea what's going on there. But, we will have a look at this. We will test this. In fact, I'm going to test this right now to see what this looks like. I wish I could kind of get a slightly transparent overlay there, but it's all right. I think we can manage with this. I will, however, send a test message through Twitch right now. Give me a moment. I'm gonna boot up this one, and I'm gonna send a test through here. This just came through on here. It came already through on here. It has not come through on this one for some reason. Why? Okay, slight change of plans. I'm gonna deactivate the filter for a moment. And I'm gonna extend this. No, this is multi-chat. Okay, this looks alright. So why aren't you doing what you're supposed to do? Let's interact with this. It doesn't actually allow me to log in or anything, which is a bit weird. But I do have it in OBS, and it can access all the OBS stuff. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna... I will refresh you. Nope. I will change the properties. We are going to deactivate this, and I don't want you... what am I gonna do? Let's try this. Okay. Nope. It's just for... what if I don't allow you any access to any of this? And let's now refresh you. This is really strange. Especially since this should be... Okay, that gives me a not found, which you don't see because it's on top. Huh. Sorry, I will be playing around with this for a little bit longer. Because I kind of need to see why this doesn't work. So, yeah, we're gonna go with 30 FPS frame rate. I want this one. Shall we try this one? No. Yes. No. Now it shows me what I want to see, but it doesn't show me the test, which... There we go. All right. So if I go like this and like this, I kind of want a different resolution, to be entirely honest. Or I can do this smaller. Let's try smaller. Let's filter this as well. Get the chroma key back in. That is not going to work. Okay. This is... The chroma key does not what I expected it to do. Let's activate it and let's... okay, there we go. That is kind of what I want. Yeah, I don't mind that. I don't mind that. I don't mind this. I'm gonna go 100 to this. That's a bit much. 1 is the minimum. Do I prefer 2? No, I think... This is alright. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. Alright, now we can see this. Which means we can actually remove the other two guys. Well, I can remove one. I should probably test whether I can remove the other one. For that, we are gonna go to the YouTube account. Let's see whether this actually works, because last time it didn't. For some reason, last time I couldn't actually send chat messages, which is really strange. Because it's my own video, I should be allowed to... Oh, there it is. Live chat. There we go. Let's send a foo from over here. This will take a moment, but it will show. All right. And I need to cut off a little bit more there. There we go. That looks okay. So that is what this will look like. I think that's all right. No, not like this. Oh, definitely not like this. A little bit larger. All right. So that removed all the overlays. That is not good. Dang it, that is not what I wanted to do. No, that removed the entire thing. Ah, no. Oh, that is bad. That is not very nice. All right. So the disadvantage of this is this will never disappear. I don't mind it that much. That is fine by me. What I will be doing though, I will have to bring those two back because I just screwed up royally. Hang on, I can copy this up from over here. So I will remove the Twitch chat and the YouTube chat. And I will look into combining these at some point. And I will copy the overlay from here. Thank you very much for the background noise. That's fantastic. And I will paste them in here. And yeah, we are going to have to center these a little bit differently. Probably something like... not like this. Why is the overlay so big? Why? Why are you like this? There must be something going on there. I will, however, put chat in there as well, and then we will rearrange these. Where are we on this? I can't actually tell. What if I push you out of here and push you out of here? You're at 537 and you're at 543. Okay, now you're both at 540. Means we can put you back into the overlay. Now all we need to check is that this actually is everywhere else. Yeah, this actually works on this. Perfect. We just have to rearrange it a little bit. All right. Sorry about the making a parrot cake. That's the thing that I did last. All right. So that works, I think. I do think that's fine. So let's shut down the streams where we don't need them. And let's continue with our build. What did we actually do last time? We built this stuff up. So we have more space for more people. We included some stuff in here. We can probably look into getting the second oil rig set up. How are we looking for oil? We're still looking pretty good for oil, to be entirely honest. We don't need more. What did we do last time? Outside of that... oh, we are now upgrading these guys, and we need... yeah, we are rebuilding all the material that we lost during our... well, that we used during our upgrades. Research progress is slow still. It's alright, but still a little bit on the slow side. Oh yeah, another update. Did I want to do anything up here? Sorry, I am getting distracted, I'm aware. Oh, these guys. That's the big one. That's what's holding us back. But I think with the doubling in production, we should be good for now. What was I thinking of? Right. Voice mod. I have taken a step back from voice mod. Have been for like a couple of videos now. A week, maybe two. But I've tried it again, and it seems to work okay, which is confusing, because last time it didn't. So, what I'm gonna do is I will try that again. I will set that up again, and I will have a look at not using the wrong filters on it. I think that caused quite a few issues. So the problem with voice mod is voice mod comes with noise reduction and amplification, because you know it's a voice modding software, so makes sense. But for some reason, when I put that into OBS, I say for some reason, I put it on in the same way that I do my normal mic, and my normal mic, it doesn't have the like pre-filtering stuff. It doesn't have a pre-voice amp. It doesn't have a a noise cancellation filter beforehand. So I did that in OBS. Now, problem with that is, if you do that twice, things start to suffer quite significantly. In this case, the quality of the output from voice mod was horrific. Like, genuinely horrific. Oh, I wanted to build parts, like vehicle parts 3. We will have to keep that half full, just in case. We need those. And we will build parts, vehicle parts for production. Now, vehicle parts for production requires an assembly. It's the yellow parts, which I can't build in an assembly 2, if I saw that correctly. Yeah, that's not possible. I need an assembly 3 for that. And I need glass. I have steel. I have vehicle parts. I need glass. And I cannot make glass, so I need a trade route. And a trade route will be interesting, because trade routes are... well, they're alright. Problem is, I think these are the only ones that accept this. And they need construction parts. And I need reputation with the village, which I don't have. These guys don't offer it at all. These guys have no glass whatsoever. I can donate, it doesn't do anything. Like, I already have access to anything, except maybe some of the loans. Glass, I can borrow, but I have to pay. Borrow products from other settlements, interest rate 8% fee, volume multiplier 1. Trade reputation 25. Oh, they do have contract. Okay. Export consumer electronics, consumer cost estimate. What's the... I thought these were the good ones? Huh. Yeah, they trade for like basic stuff, and they trade diamonds for imported goods. So that's kind of the only interesting thing here. The rest is always some highly processed stuff into raw materials. Which, if you have some highly processed stuff, that's a good thing. Like cement into coal, if that's what you need. Sure. That is not what I need. This loan I don't get. The loan duration sets your minimum annual payment. I have set a loan duration for no matter what. It doesn't work. I need a trade reputation of 20... No, I have trade reputation of 25? What's a trade reputation? Weird. So do I have to trade first to get a trade reputation, and then I can... Unity cost per ship delivered based on ship capacity. Ongoing unit to keep the contract active. 0.3. This is all over 60, so I'm currently making 0.8. Which 1 per ship would be manageable, I think. With that income, that's almost a 1, and I don't think we go there every 60 days, so that should be good. Alright, speaking of ships, I kind of need to have this going. 1, 2, 3. That's not interesting. This 559. 6, no, 559, let's put that. Alright, let's send the ship there. But yeah, glass is something that I think we're looking into right now. We have gone quite deep. Salt production, glass making, yeah. It's cargo depot, conveyor belts. Right. What else did I put in here? Oh, fertilizer and chemical, plant and paper. Alright. Yeah, whatever. Okay. This is taking shape. That's good. I don't think that would be enough, so we will have to add some more. This actually has taken shape. But yeah, still can't get any glass done. Well, once we've built this up, we can actually trade. Well, we can get a reputation that we need. Oh, the sour water stripper will give us sulfur, ammonia, and water. What do we need sulfur for? Sulfur we can make into rubber without the exhaust over here, so that would be fantastic. Without the wastewater. Sorry, wrong one. Without the wastewater. That is really good. It also means a reduction in coal use, which is what I would love to see. The sour water itself creates... No, it needs steam. Ooh, it needs steam. We can manage that, I think. But also produces ammonia. Now, what can we do with ammonia? It also produces water, which is nice. With ammonia, we currently can do nothing until we have these guys. And this is kind of what we want to go for. We kind of want to make the fertilizers from that. So until we can do that, we are not going to build this. So we are going to wait. We are going to improve our reputation. We will be, however, starting the production on the assembly line, because that is definitely something that we need. We are going to need steel, which comes from there. We are going to need... Yeah. Why did I build it like this? This is a mess. I can already see this becoming a mess. Well, I can just build over this, hopefully, and that should be good. Why? I built this producing the other... Well, we can live with that if necessary, if absolutely necessary. That is certainly an option. I think we're gonna go here, yes. I want you to produce these guys. I kind of need you right that way. We also need vehicle parts 2, and that stuff. So transport, we're gonna go with a flat lift. Yeah, this is the height that we want. Are you kidding me? Alright, let's do this slightly differently. Sometimes I just wonder. I just wonder why. That seems okay. Should be okay. Then we're gonna go with a flat lift. Like so. And with that we should be good. We will need a glass production. Now glass production requires sand, which we will have to mine from up there. And then we will have to transport one way or another, so it doesn't really matter where we build the warehouse for it. But a warehouse we will have to build. However, down here we only need glass, not sand. So we are going to build a storage facility, a unit storage just level 1, for now at least. And we are going to go for glass panes. We kind of want to keep these stocked. And we want... No, we can go through to the same height. That is fine. It's going to be a little bit awkward if we ever have to... disassemble this, but that's... Well, if we ever have to run interference... We ever happen to run interference, I should say. This is okay, like this is one below here, that's fine, we are not interfering with anything. If we need to go further left, that would be awkward, like that would be really awkward. For the time being, we're good. Alright, should be good. Let's build this stuff, and let's see how this goes. Right. Okay. So this should be fine. We have blocked this off. This should be fine. We have blocked this off. And yeah, this is now flowing, still flowing into these. This is doing great. Why? Hang on, are these still set to allow the import? Okay. I do not want that. Good grief. Why is that not the default? I don't want these guys to be able to import cargo. Cannot import cargo. Cannot import cargo. Cannot import cargo. Cannot import cargo, because that circumvents the safeguards, and so I do not, absolutely do not want this. It is just an absolutely awful thing to do. Don't do it. Is there a fast way to do this? This will copy all the settings, right? In order to copy configuration, you can even drag multiple buildings to apply the same thingy. Remove debris. Upgrade. Planning mode. Yeah, this is not something that you can do easily. Cannot import. Cannot import. Cannot import. Cannot import. These are all the same, so I can do that. But yeah, this is... I do not want you guys to import cargo at all. Any one of you. You're banned from doing that. Just straight up banned. I don't think they even can, yeah. Okay. Well, you are the only exception. And that is, you guys can accept iron scrap. And that is actually what I want you to import. So yeah, that is the one thing that is allowed. I mean, I could build an iron scrap like thing there. Speaking of, we do have the option to go for recycling right now, if I'm not mistaken. I kind of... Right, we can recycle. Ship in battle. Should be doable. I do believe we can recycle now. Biomass collection, waste. Ooh, that's very expensive. 700, 665, 647, 628. 628. Do we have any less than 628? Any less than 628? 638. 628 it is. A long way away, but we will go there. Alright. Hang on, we got a new recipe for this guy? For the mixer? Oh yeah, this one. The acid. I think this one is new. No, the acid we got, because this is... Are you not using acid? You're not using acid. I don't think you need to use acid. You could use acid, but you kind of probably don't want to. Yeah, we'll be looking into making these just to... Why are you getting stressed? What's going on? So this is a bit of a pickle. So the problem here is if I kind of want to restructure this a little bit, because this is built like ass, to be entirely honest. I'm not a fan of this, so I think I'm going to go with the transportation fluid. The pipe balancer will go essentially here. Once that is built, we are going to reconnect everything. So there will be a different water reservoir. There will be different stuff on this. Like I do want to prioritize this in terms of water, and then prioritize the storage. Or is the storage the least important one? That's the big question. So you will connect there. You, I suppose, can connect here. Should you? Not really. Okay, what is the water table doing? Water table is down to -2 on these guys, so we are gonna keep an eye on that from time to time. We are currently completely overworked with carrying around water. Water, coal, and diesel. Well, or soil? Water and coal is essentially the thing we are troubled by. I'm assuming no small points that one. Yeah, I did assume correctly. So I will... How much are you guys producing? You're producing 48. How much can you actually do? You can do 60. So we will require larger pipe. And I will want to upgrade you as well. Okay. You are using at most 48, but that is not what I want you to use. I do want to be clear about that. How much do you need? Don't tell me you need red ones. No, you need yellow ones. Okay, yellow ones are fine. Question: you're supplying 2 of these, both of which need... Well, they can take in... No, they need more. They need 37. I do need to build rain farms. Good grief. Okay. Quite a few of them, I imagine. Good thing that we are actually clearing out some area over here, because this will all become rain farms right now. Rainwater farms, I should say. As best as we can. 1. I say all of this. It's going to be 2, isn't it? Yeah, it's going to be 2. That might not be enough. Do I want you to be that close together? Do I care, to be entirely honest? Not really. How much are you producing? Average collection estimate 3.5 per 60. I need a lot of these. Okay, I'm gonna make this as efficient as possible so that I don't get anything that I don't actually need to get. Right, that should be good. So these are level 2. This is a level 2 pipe. These are technically still level 1 pipes. We are going to replace those immediately now by going for the level 2 pipes. Transport, there we go. Level 2 pipe. Connecting there. Removing this. And hopefully this is a level 2 pipe right there. Yeah, this, for some reason this still needs a pipe in between. Like you can't immediately connect to that, which is really odd. Okay. Yeah, they're pipe 1. Pipe 1 is enough for this. They only need 41, and this doesn't include like rainwater, so we should be good on that. So which one is the priority output? The priority output is I suppose this one? Well, I suppose everything that isn't the... Yeah, everything that isn't this one, essentially. They cannot be upgraded, okay. Right, we should be good on this. We are waiting for this material to get removed. Right. How are we looking on the water table? Pretty much the same, maybe slightly more. Actually, yes, slightly more. Okay. On the other hand, it did rain fairly recently, so that might have something to do with that. This technically is only 2/3 used, so I can just plop these guys in there and call that a day. However, I will use another storage here because I prefer to make sure that this actually can do what it's supposed to do. So we're going to do this. And we're going to go under transport pipe 1. I'm going to put that in there, and we are going to put that in there, and that should be good. And then we will use a pipe. Technically, that pipe can go over here. And we will just do this. And should I just do this? No, I want you this way around, and I want you to connect there. I don't want you to go over this one. So, like here and here is fine. And then connecting there is also fine. That would be good. What? Microphone runner to dump products. What? That's not true. You can dump that over here. What are you on about? You don't have to go up there. You can dump that down here. What are you doing? Don't be an idiot. Okay, so apparently that's a bit too much to ask. We've got the cargo depot 2. It will be interesting, but I think I have enough space down there. We are looking pretty good on everything right about now. I will, however, because I was just shown this, the mining designation, well, the leveling, I will interrupt this here so that we don't get in the way of one another. Apparently that's a problem for them. For the beautiful, beautiful AI. Mine tower, no available. I'm pretty sure I allow the dumping. Do I not allow the dumping of this stuff globally? Oh dear, where are those rules? Are they in here? We have a dumping designation over there. That should allow us to dump over there. I'm pretty sure. Nope, that's not it. Where was that? It is dumping designation, but this only gives me this stuff. Do that, do that. Yes, you can make funny shapes. Haha. Nope, 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 nope. What can be dumped? Global dump filters. Vehicles. Oh, I can click on the vehicles up here. General. What can be dumped by trucks? Soil. This is what I was looking for. Disable logistics for newly placed buildings and machines. And yeah, you can. So we'll see. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you serious? Good grief. Okay, well. If that's what you want to do. Go ahead. You're lying. You can dump stuff. What are you on about? And is it not rock? Is it not that stuff? Is it rocks? But rocks can be dumped as well. What do you have that can't be dumped? You have rocks. You can dump rocks. Right there. Okay. I might have to look into building concrete surfaces. I wish this were a little bit smoother. Not a lot, but a little bit. Okay, I kind of need to get rid of that. That's annoying me. Ooh, doop 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 doop. Yeah, all of this has been done now. So we can actually look into... Careful. Alright, that's nice. Because now it's not as badly in the way, like visually, as it was before. Yeah, all of this is fine. So, yeah, we can remove quite a bit of stuff from this. Right. Once we've mined this out, I plan to go deeper with this, but I'm not quite sure that I should with how this is presenting itself. So how deep does this... It doesn't go very deep. But this, I believe, is below the acceptable area, so I can't go right up to the wall, which I think back here would be fine. On the sides, it's a little bit iffy. Like, I might have to go further out with this, which is not really what I want, but I might have to. Alright, we'll see. We'll see on that. More on that later. I did want to send some stuff to a village, if I remember correctly. And why wouldn't I? These guys? No, I think these guys. No, I think these guys. These ones. I will donate. For which I need to go back and I need to load you up, don't I? Ooh, I also have the 240 on this, but we will load this ship first. Right now, everything is still super busy for some reason. Coal. That would be the reason. Holy! Okay. Yeah, coal. Why am I using so much of it? I'm sorry. How? Why? Where? What is going on? I still have 930, but it is going down quite a bit, so I have to be careful. Quite careful, to be entirely honest. This is not looking good. I will have to... Well, I probably have to access that one. Might have to get the second dock ready earlier than I was planning on. Which means I probably should also prepare the second cargo ship. But I prefer... No, you don't, you muppet. I could upgrade you. That would cost things. Why? Why? Why do you think that? You have the space here, like right here. Huh. Unloading cargo for settlement. Okay, let's deliver that cargo. And then you can come back and we will have a go at the next one. I will need the glass rather soon-ish. Like, this gives me like 20 glass if I remember correctly, but it is quite expensive with the red ones. The trade gives me 40 panes of glass. 40 panes of glass builds me... I'm not done with you. Okay. I prefer a small one, to be entirely honest. Generally speaking, these are not that intense in terms of how much I make from them, of them. So, yeah, definitely. Well, this 40 produces 80. Okay. 80 makes 1. 1, 2. Well, 60. 60 makes 1, 60 makes 60 makes 2, 60 makes 1, 60 makes 1, a large tree harvester. I'm not quite sure I need a large tree harvester. I think I have enough wood as it is. Wouldn't you know? I'm not entirely honest where I need it outside of here, which is kind of where I do have it a lot. I don't use it down here anymore. We'll see. This will arrive in a moment. No, it has already done its thing, so I can now just buy these, I suppose. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Just cashed in 80 of those, which means they will now get transported as soon as we get some stuff. And that actually is 80, that's 160. That buys me 1, 2, not quite 3, but it's a bunch of large trucks, and it's 2 large trucks and a large thingamajig. No, thingamajig. Oh, I have never built this. I might just do... No, might just do build you. We only have 2 housing left, but that's fine. We still have 178 people. Food is looking okay-ish. We have... that guy being drained very, very slowly. Okay. Interesting. This one is full. Okay, that's why we are struggling there. This one is running at full capacity. This one I kind of need to upgrade. Which will be quite expensive, but only until here, which is good. 10. Okay, I said it's quite expensive. That is not expensive, not really. Why are you being the way you are? I would love to know. What is going on here? The fuck? Was that this way the entire time? Dang! That explains a lot. Okay. That is not how this is supposed to go. Oh no. Oh no. So stupid. Can't believe it. I connected this up to the wrong one. I was wondering why this production was so bad. No, I don't want you to import anything. Well, I mean, you can. Only if the belts and pipes can't. Which they can, mind you. They can very much. No. We have 20 vehicle parts. 1, 2, and a big excavator. Okay, we now have salt production, which will be interesting. The seawater pump And what does it do? It does give you a seawater pump if you don't have another one, I assume. That's okay. So if there's too many of these trying to dump, they basically reserve one of these spaces, and then if there's already someone having reserved that space, they can't go there? Is that it? I mean, that is ridiculous, but that could be the problem. Who knows? I certainly do not. You are allowed to deliver these. Well, I mean... Oop, no. You can export, and technically you can import. I just don't want you to do that on these guys. That is fine. Well, yeah. We have salt, we have an evaporation pond, heated and normal. I don't need salt right now, I don't think. I don't want the data, I want what you can do. I can make you into brine. Right. I don't think so. Hey, gotta be honest, not exactly what I'm looking for. Load this up. Okay, food is at 46. We're still looking good on that front. We're slowly getting... Yeah, the building of the road is kind of... that is actually taking a lot of effort. A lot more than I expected it to, if I'm entirely honest. Oh, we have one of those. I assume that's the one, yes. That should help. It should. Okay, let's see how we're looking for... Still coal, and then followed by water. Why the water? I don't want you to export cargo from here. That's what this one is for. In fact, I don't want you to import or export cargo into there. So that is not what you're there for. This one is fine. I don't want you to export cargo from this one. Quite honestly, I'm not sure I want you to import cargo in here. Well, I wouldn't want you to if you had the correct capacity. 42. You can do 60. Which is fine, which means the number one is fine on this. You're producing 36. We might want to upgrade this. Actually, we might want to upgrade this. In the same way that this was upgraded. I kind of want to get this done better. Which is a bit of a stretch, not gonna lie. Okay. We are starting to use more electricity, which means we're also going to produce... Well, technically we're going to produce more water, but we're also using more water. Which explains a lot on this. We might have to get a second one here. Are you serious? Oh, wrong one. How much brine? Brine is fine. That should be good. The coal is going down quite rapidly. So we will be building this out over here. We need some storage. Probably some better storage than this, but yeah, we're gonna go with that. We're gonna push you here. You're gonna be coal. You're gonna export to here. That's fine. Oh. Yeah, I need to stop that again. Where was it? Yeah. Disable logistics for new ones. I don't care. We are going to assign you a big excavator, which still isn't done apparently. No, but it's getting there, and then we're gonna need another truck. It's really strange that you can't do that. Like, telling them, yeah, you're only allowed to put that in there, but I need others to pick that up and keep that empty if you can. Where's the problem with that? Like, seriously, where is the problem with that? That should be fine. What I will need is I'm gonna need you to tell me how alright that is. It looks alright. Oh yeah, whatever. So you're telling me, and so I don't believe you. Another 8 left. So I do believe that these guys can actually... What do you need in terms of... You need diesel, steel, and vehicle parts. So you can push all of those in here if you wanted to. But I'm not gonna. Technically, having this one stocked up might not be the worst idea. This will create recycling at some point. Yeah, so this can create recycling. I am thinking of building the recycling port right in the middle here. Which I can do now. That would be great. The waste... yeah, maybe not quite in the middle. Dang it, I forgot about that. It does need a little bit of space. Just so... Really, there's a little hill here. Okay. I can put you in here. That would actually be fantastic. Would it be fantastic? Yeah, it kind of would be fantastic. We're gonna put that stuff in there. Okay, let's go into planning mode. We're gonna put this here. We're gonna put a... That's fine, yeah. We're gonna put a storage, a loose storage 2 right there. This will allow us, if necessary... No, it doesn't allow us. Okay. We're gonna put a loose storage right there. What are you? Oh, you're compressed. I'm gonna have a look at that if I ever need it. Then we have this stuff, and this stuff is quite interesting. So, we are going to need 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's the 5th one? How's it 5? How is it 5? That's what I'd like to know. Okay, well, let's build you first. Recyclables. It's actually close enough that I might just push that over there. It's also close enough that I might not. You are recyclables as well. You can start as well, and I'm gonna push you in there. That's fine. Yes, you are allowed to work. Okay, you are done, which means we can now start with you. You're gonna be a big excavator, 2 trucks, and the 3rd one will then come in here and use that one. We can now make glass. Okay. I think that might be kind of important. We have this guy, which... Oh, you already have... Oh yeah, you already have some assigned to you. I kind of want you to get some sand done, if you don't mind. Like, only if you don't mind. I mean, that would be kind of great. I'm not gonna lie. We probably need to assign a second one, so let's build us another small X now. 1, 2, 3 of those, and 1 of those. Let's make that 2. That's fine. Okay. With that being done, your preference is coal. That doesn't mean you have to exclusively work on coal. We do need some sand, and I kind of want you to export to here. And only to there. Right, so... let's see what the water table is doing. The water table is stable with 2. I'm not quite sure that I can build a third one and keep it stable. I gotta be honest. So, I'm not gonna risk that. How are we looking for this production? This production is actually looking fairly neat. Okay, so what we're gonna do, since I don't need that right now, we are gonna reduce this a little bit. And we're gonna push you over here. And with that, we don't actually need you guys. Still gonna take the 2 trucks, to be entirely honest. The trucks. Truck. Okay. Sorry. With that being said, we can now look further into the next steps. What would be the next steps, to be entirely honest? Really, zigzag right now? That's been out for a while, I thought. Yeah, power production wise we're looking good. This is looking good. This is producing animal feed. I could make corn into corn mash and animal feed as well. We're gonna look into that later because we don't need that right now. This one I don't quite understand. Well, it's not entirely true. So we're gonna look into glass making in a moment. Before that, I'm going to look into getting this stuff out of here. We're gonna take loot storage 1. We're gonna plop that right here. And we're gonna take these 2. I really don't want to bother with most of the stupidity that comes with that. And driving around here is more of an convenience. Well, it is the primary connection between our main diesel depot, which seems to have a slight issue right now. Does it? This says output is full. How much are you producing, actually? 36. 36 does not fill the output, so I'm a bit confused. Which output is full? The diesel output is full. Oh, this one just collected. Okay. And yeah, as you can see, like, this is dropping. The diesel is at minimum here, so we might have to open up a second production line, which isn't a big deal, you'd think. We can still improve this to Cargo Depot 4. But these don't make no water anymore because we don't have enough coal, which is Why? We have multiple trucks. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy you. I'm going to put you down to dirt. And I'm going to do the stuff that I normally don't like doing. I will remove the import routes. Okay. So this way we can keep you empty. And we can keep you as you are. Yeah, I do want you to be built. Bet they have the same problem, so I will copy the design. Copy that design. Right. And yes, you are allowed to be built as well. Alright. And with that, these should be good to go, because they will now push that here. It will push that into this, and this will then get removed. I can add an additional thing. This will now slowly fill up and will then be discarded. Which is perfectly fine by me. Alright, what else do we have? The sand is getting extracted. Not particularly quickly. I might have to do the same here. I'll do the same with rocks as well. Copy this. All right. Unassign you. Nope. Export. Add this one. Build you. Copy you. I do believe that you can do rock. You don't like that? Okay, I can't assign you then. Do like this. So we have rock and dirt, and you're going to export there. That's fine. Are you gonna have rock? You're probably gonna have rock. Let's copy you to put you there. You're gonna be rock. Rock, and you are also going to be rock. Rock. There we go. Yes, I'm aware. It's getting built. Don't get your knickers in a twist. Why do we have a minus? We have 3 edicts active, an oil rig, 2 research labs, 4 times with boosts active. Which I guess I can get rid of the boost and just build this stuff, but I do not wish to do so right. Well, this is full, so... So that should be good. The glass making is what I wanted to have a look at. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Glass making, glass making. So, for the glass maker, we need some molten glass. We get some glass and some broken glass, which seems fine. We need a blast furnace, which can make glass mix, which apparently we need a mixer, I suppose. Glass mix? Yeah, we need sand, limestone, and salt. Oh, look, there's salt. Or sand, limestone, salt, and acid. Acid we can make into this now, which is good, because that means we can use the sulfur. Ooh, dear, that's a lot of water. Okay. Ooh, I don't quite want to use that much, to be entirely honest. Oh, but that's all I can do with this. What else is sulfur used for? Sulfur is gotten from this, and it is made into rubber, which is kind of what I want to do. But I don't know what to do with the ammonia, and that's the only way to get sulfur. Unless I get it from the sulfur mine, which I do have as well. The ammonia at the moment, I can only burn that. That's what I wanted to go into the fertilizers. Yeah, we're going to go into the fertilizers first, and once that is done, we're going to set that up. So I really don't want to deal with that. The compactor I don't really need. The recycling edict. Recycling efficiency increase. Well, might not be the worst. Large generator, not interested. Vehicle management might be interesting. Some more edict. Soybeans. I do have soybeans. Sulfur and limestone into tofu and animal feed. Fuel gas. Okay. Certainly something worth considering for the time being. Holy! Why? Why are you empty? I haven't... Have I? What have I built that uses these many? Oh, the... Oops. Right. Yeah. Okay. Why is the maintenance dropping? So we're going to swap the recipe. Because this should be ready soon. Soon-ish. Why? Waiting for products. You're not getting these guys. Why are you not getting these guys? Because these are not producing. Why are these not producing? Because we're missing that stuff. Why are we missing that stuff? Because we don't have any coal. That's not good. You are getting a 7 on the scale. We should be getting more coal, not less. Yes, I know. What are you on about? Because this one isn't done yet. Yeah, okay. Still have enough. Cannot export cargo. Okay, so that already removes this. I do want you to be able to import cargo, and I do want you to keep that up. So that is good. So we're now getting... We should be getting more of this down here. I could always build a conveyor from there to down there, but that would... Right now, that would not be a good idea, because we don't have the capacity for it. We're gonna have to wait for a moment for everything to stabilize again. Not a fan. Not a fan at all. Yes, I know that there's not enough maintenance. You are making quite a fuss about it. Ah, that's quite interesting, because these are now taking all the iron. These are barely getting any. They are getting some. So we are getting some of the mechanical parts, which hopefully will be enough to actually save this. You're quite large. All right. Are you kidding me? That is quite something. I'm sorry, but that is a bit much, don't you think? I know I don't have enough maintenance. I'm working on it. Can't actually upgrade these. I've got. That's annoying. Because that now means these are not these are not swift enough. Like they take 9 per 60. So that's already 30. They take 15 per 60. Now, if I upgrade you, what is the recipe? Is the recipe different? Because that's a 15 to 12 ratio. It's not a good ratio. Does an assembly 3 actually make this better? 30 to 24, no. 12 to 24. Huh. Do I want to use steel on these? I mean, we have the steel. I have quite a lot of the steel, to be entirely honest. I'm unsure. It's getting there. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go with do we have a yeah, we have a couple. So we're gonna go with rock, and we're gonna go with dirt. We're just gonna build another 2 for that stuff, for getting that out. Loose storage there and there. Gonna be dirt. Nope. So a rock, there we go. We want to keep you empty, and we're gonna go with dirt. Earth. And we're gonna keep you empty. Alright. So you say. Alright, we're back up to everything that we need. I kind of want another 2 of... No, you're not that. You're that, aren't you? 1 here. 1 there. Electronic. Mechanical parts. You're the easiest one to find. And electronics. Electronics. Also about half full. That's fine. Yeah, it would be great if this got, like, done. Like, done. Would be fantastic. And I know that I'm my greatest enemy here. I'm very much aware. Come on. Alright, chip is docked. We have this done, so we might as well go for it. We are alright-ish. Like, technically, all in all, we're doing fine. Oh, no, mining designation. I was wondering why you're complaining. You get... oh, yeah, you do have the leveling designation. I just need you to edit the area, and how about you remove some more stuff, like this stuff here. That's fine, isn't it? In it? Oh, you can go away. Good. With Shredder, we have a chemical plant. Chemical plant that does wood chips and limestone in steam into paper. Not quite sure what I need that for, but I will find out later, I assume. Later. I will need to expand this way. Well, I kind of already can. So... I'm surprised that this doesn't work the way that it should. I can't go down here, but I should be able to go here-ish? I would assume. That should be fine. Right? Oh, let's see. No complaints until now. Ship delivered to the cargo, to the damaged cargo ship, which means we now have a second one. And there was other stuff to explore. 1, 2, 3 up here is not where we can go. Oh yeah, go home. Because I don't want to go down there. 1, 2, 3. Like these two are explorable. Anything below 700. 638. This one 628. Yeah, probably that one. Not this one. How's our... Yeah, we are more than good. This is getting dumped. So, this is something that we will have to have a look at. Probably should have done that a lot earlier, but... where do we have the improved... Like, this makes it more efficient. I'm not quite sure that I need that technically, but it wouldn't be bad to have. Just have available. Costs 360, which is one of the cheaper side. Yeah, well, there are cheaper things, but with this we should be good, and then we're going to do everything else until we can do this one. So at 288, we have a couple of things to look forward to, like this, this, 432, 360, 432, 288, the compactor, sure. A couple refinement, and I suppose trains while we're at it. You're giving me... Okay, if you don't have vehicles first, or what's the... Yeah, I suppose that's the idea. We can go to the edicts, and I don't think... Yeah, this will require... We're going to go there. Alright, we have laid out 10 new things to do. You are refueled and repaired, so let's send you out towards there. And... Alright, well, we're actually looking quite well here. We have a duck ton of coal. We have no trouble with overflowing things. In fact, we are now so efficient that pretty much everybody is just waiting around. Including these guys, which they really shouldn't be. Sure. Alright. Still have people driving, which is good, which means that there is stuff happening. We are at 1.8 watts. Not enough maintenance. Why? Don't tell me the output is full. Output is full on this one. Set recipes. I want you to build that without these. Alright. Why? Why did you have to do this? Come on. Just finish this up. Alright, we have iron scrap, copper scrap, aluminium scrap, gold scrap, and broken glass. So what we are going to do while we wait is we are going to go into the transport thing for loose. We're going to go for U-shaped. We're going to do this. One. Yeah, again, not a problem. We want a storage. We want a loose storage 1. Probably is loose storage 1. This is fine. Yoink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're gonna set these up. And we want, what do we want? We want iron scraps, sure. We want what else do we have? Copper scraps, yep, and broken glass. Those are the first 3 ones. What else? Aluminium scrap, gold scrap, and broken glass we have. Iron and copper we have. Gold and aluminium we don't know about yet. So not really something that we can deal with right now. Hooray! Iron scrap. We want to get rid of you. Copper scrap. We want to get rid of you. We're gonna put you to 2 just in case. I mean, it should be fine. And we have glass, broken glass. We're gonna keep it down there as well. All right. And I don't think we have anything else. Waste? No, no. The rest is fine. And we can do fertilizers, which means now we have the full production line that we need to go around with the... Couldn't store all wheat after harvest. Oh, I wanted to build a second one of these. I forgot about that. Probably a third one as well. No. It's not really what I want. I don't want to build this several times. So... this is gonna suck. This is gonna suck big time. Yeah, I don't like this. No, no. Not really. Okay, let's deconstruct all of this, and we are going to have a look how to do this properly. What the heck? Okay. Oh. Oh. This will cut into our production time for this guy. Please be... Yes, it is done. Oh, good grief. Thank you. How fast can you recycle this? 144 over 60. I need a faster one of these. Can I already build the new conveyors? I don't think so. I need the new conveyors. That's what we're doing right now. Dang it. Okay. No, not you. Give me more. More! you know what? We're gonna do this, but we're gonna prefer these. Right? This should work. It should prefer this one, so long as it can make it. Yes? Yes. Okay. $144 means like both of those can do 60. That is a lot. Okay, did I ever... Missing input products. Why? I also wanted to do some conveyor work on this. Loose U-shaped lift. Hmm. That's better, yes. Okay. Could have gone here as well, that would also be okay. But I also need you to do this. Good. Recyclables, and I want to keep you empty. Alright. Whoa. Oh, right. That's why. Yes. I see. Yeah, that might cause a little bit of friction. I'll admit that. I think I do wish to build a... I think I do wish to build a conveyor here. Not quite what I was hoping for. More like it. Yeah, well, that's fine. Okay, what else? What else? What else? I need to build you. I need to build you. So, how do we build this? Well, we need a single crossover line. And then we need to do these as jump offs and one jump in. And that should be good. And then this one can... No, it can't. Dang it. It can't. This one then cannot connect to this. I don't like that. I do not like this. Gotta admit. Alternatives. I can do a mixer. Let me demonstrate what I... Well, not a... What is it called? Not a mixer. What is it actually called? balancer. There we go. The problem with the balancer is nothing, to be entirely honest. Because now I can, in fact, push you in there, push you in there. This will give me 2 spaces everywhere. Then I can push you in there and push you in there, and we're good. And you don't give a frick about where you go. So, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I need to put the output in, though. I need to put the output in. Fantastic. Like so. Luckily, this is a lot more agreeable in general. 8 is not a problem. We're gonna eat up all that stuff, which is good. And I don't really want you to import into this. Where? Why can't I copy that? Are you kidding me? Really? No, I want trade buildings. Logistics. Really? Trading dock. Where would the trading dock? There you are. Yeah, I've had enough of you. You can go away. Alright. We're gonna build you somewhere else, and I am not going to give much of anything about that right now, because you can just do that. It's fine. We will be building a trading dock somewhere else. Trading dock. This way I can still expand there if I wanted to. I won't. Yeah, let's be honest, I won't, because this will get in the way. Yeah, I know. We are working on it. And it's going really slowly for some reason. Oh dear. Why? I do feel like I need to upgrade a little bit. But if I do upgrade you... well... Can't I upgrade these conveyors? No, I'm still doing that, aren't I? Yeah, I do have fertilizers now. Not enough maintenance. Again! How? Oh. Well, the electronics are suffering. What? What do you need? You don't have any rubber. Waiting for products. You're missing coal. What? You're missing coal? You're using coal. Oh. Right. We do have coal. What is... Oh, I didn't allow you to import. Oops. Yeah. Sorry about that. I didn't realize that this one didn't have the import for it. I might have to go with the pollution and just start running the... Well, no, I do have everything, but I can't build anything right now. No. No. Okay. Hurry, 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 please, please, hurry. You are quite important right now. I kind of need to get you going instantly. Why did you drive all the way up there? I think this is where you want to be. Yeah, I think we can remove one of these, to be entirely honest. Well, if I upgrade that, maybe not, but right now that doesn't look like I will need to. So I will free that up. And I will put you on... To be entirely honest, I'm not quite sure I need you right now. So you might as well stay there. Might not. I'm just gonna leave you there for a moment. Receive from belt pipe only if below a certain amount. Trucks keep you full only if something happens. Yeah, like this is extremely high in import priority. Like these two are the primary caretakers of this entire thing. All right. All right, rebalancing this is quite the chore. I'm not gonna lie. It's quite something. Especially if you don't pay attention to a couple of things, and then everything spirals out of control because you forgot that rubber didn't have the one ingredient that it kind of needed. Oh, copper will create a problem. Yeah. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna build a second one. In fact, we're gonna build a second one of you. We are gonna delete you. We're gonna build a larger one. You can go away. We need some storage. I don't have the... I have not enough of you. I do have enough of you. So we're gonna do... Yeah, we're gonna have to make do with this one for now. Couple scrap. I'll keep you full. And we will be building a system back here that will then do this the moment that we are good on that. Once we have restored the rest. For the time being, I just need the recycling to keep going. Machine's broken, lacks maintenance. Not enough maintenance. Yeah, I'm aware. I know, surprising, but I am somewhat aware of things. Yeah, things will now improve. Sorry about that. Very, very sorry. Much sorry. Maintenance should be going up. Yeah, 4%, 1%, 0%. There we go. 233. This produces 480, or can produce up to 480, which is enough. Funnily enough, this stuff does get taken off our hands fairly quickly, which is what I like. I would like to know where it's going, though. So I would love to actually get something in here that kind of funnels this through. But yeah, if we go for that, that is fine as well. Yeah, we are good on scrap everywhere, essentially on iron scrap. Rubber was really the holdout here. That's a bit surprising. Well, I'd say surprising. It's a bit unfortunate. Everything is very, very slowly getting back to normal. You are lacking electronics. Hang on. Oh. Yeah, because we're not there yet, so this is getting filled up first. So I do believe that we will probably, like, how much can you produce? You produce 16, that will be 24. Once this goes over to that, we will have to swap that out. We should be seeing, hopefully, should be seeing this going through in the near future. Might have to just trade in some more. Trade with village. Nope. Electronics? Really? Really? Wasn't there someone that traded me electronics? Oh, maybe not. Well, that's quite unfortunate. I kind of... Oh, that could pose a bit of a problem if this... Ooh, yeah, okay. I do have the capacity to do this. Alright, and I probably should. Fluid, pipe balancer. I need a pipe balancer right there. Immediately. Pipe 1? Yeah, okay, you are pipe 1. You're also just a pipe 1. Really? That's enough for you to... 60. You need 60. No, you need 24. 24 is enough. Which, yeah, I suppose that is more than good enough. Pipe 1 it is. Right. Sure. I'm not quite sure what to do with all the stuff here. Like, we are full on medium oil. And I don't see a way to actually use any of that, which means we will very soon run out of this. But we will be using... The heavy oil is always getting used, because that is our primary one. The next primary one is this one, which uses the light oil. Ow. The light oil. When the medium oil is running full, hydrogen needs to transport to... Yeah. You're full, aren't you? Yes. Yeah, we really do need these guys. Okay. We have 500, hang on. We have 500 of these. Did I see that correctly? Oh, these are the problem. Still. Alright, that's enough. Start producing. You can overproduce once you're, like, done with this. Get this stuff done. I need this shit right now. Come on. We are waiting for the yellow ones quite significantly now. I've kind of slept on a couple of upgrades here, not gonna lie. But no, this should be all good. Okay. I mean, yeah, the conveyor belts would be okay to research. Yeah, but I kind of need these guys. I need these guys quite badly. Okay, thanks. So now these can start working again, which means we will get more compost. We will get more food, which is not exactly what we want. We actually have enough food. Except maybe vegetables. Like, that's the only thing where I'm gonna admit that having more might be acceptable. But I think that will... We are very, very slowly kicking off this production again. And this is the point of contention in this. So, what we're going to do is we're going to stop here. Next time, we're going to have a look at the situation with the sour water, making that into... where is it? Making that into sulfur and ammonia, and using that to get better production for our rubber, and so that will allow us to improve these guys, the assemblies, at least a little bit, which of course improves electronic production, and that will also allow us to get ammonia, which in this case we will use to make better fertilizer. But all of that will be next time. Until then, I have been Nomad Technician, and this was a definitely how not to play. Still keeping up on the theme. How not to play Captain of Industry. I will see everybody next time.